Well, the White House just invited a bunch of students here to kind of watch President Obama's job speech, which I think is really important because a lot of the things that we're talking about or that are talked about in the bill are for us. And so, I think it's really great that we got the opportunity to come here and kind of almost front row seats to kind of that moment in history.
I thought he did a great job, laying out ideas that not only Democrats support, but that Republicans have traditionally supported. So really now it's all about how we come together to get these things done, and I really like that contrast.
It definitely met my expectations. I was really happy to hear that he said that it was going to be paid for in full. As somebody that followed the debt negotiations very closely, we wouldn't want this to happen again later. Being in a huge recession and then a national deficit, it's good to help people and then also make sure it's paid for so then, my kids aren't paying for it later.
Actually, I would say it exceeded expectations. And my hope is that Congress exceeds my expectations and goes with, if not this bill, something very similar to it.
It was a plan that really I think everyone should be able to get behind. A lot of times people are trying to push the president to do something that's either his base will really support or come out swinging against Republicans. But at the end of the day, he's the president and he needs to bring everyone together, and it has to go through Congress. So giving out a proposal that Republicans have laid out ideas, some Democrats have laid out ideas, I think the American people just want some compromise and common sense solutions to get Americans back to work.